Imagine, if you will, a time when the United States was a young nation, barely a century old. As we travel back in time to the late 18th and early 19th century, we find ourselves in the midst of the Industrial Revolution. The air is thick with the scent of burning coal, the clatter of machinery, the hustle and bustle of a nation expanding at a rapid pace. From the crowded cities of the East to the open plains of the West, a spirit of innovation permeates the air. The ink on the Constitution is barely dry, but already the United States is making its mark on the world stage. It's an era marked by the rise of steam power, the expansion of the railroads, and an insatiable appetite for progress. In such a vibrant and dynamic time, the stage was set for some of the greatest inventions the world has ever seen. In 1794, an invention revolutionized the cotton industry and changed the face of agriculture in the South. Enter Eli Whitney, a man of ingenuity and vision. His brainchild, the cotton gin, was about to turn the world of cotton on its head. The cotton gin, short for cotton engine, was a mechanical marvel of its time. It automated the laborious task of separating cotton fibers from the seeds, a job previously done by hand. With the cotton gin, production skyrocketed, fueling the cotton boom in the South. But with every coin, there's a flip side. This surge in cotton production meant an increased demand for labor. And in the South, this labor was largely drawn from enslaved people. The cotton gin, while a beacon of prosperity for plantation owners, also became an instrument that intensified and prolonged the institution of slavery. While the cotton gin brought prosperity for some, it also played a role in perpetuating the institution of slavery. Imagine a world without instant communication. That was the reality until Samuel Morse changed everything. In the year 1837, Morse, an accomplished artist and inventor, unveiled a creation that would rewrite the rules of interaction, the telegraph. But the telegraph was only half of Morse's genius. The other half was a language, Morse code, a series of dots and dashes that could be tapped out over telegraph wires, delivering messages with unprecedented speed. Before the telegraph, news traveled at the speed of a galloping horse. But Morse code and the telegraph changed all that. Suddenly, a message could be sent from New York to California in mere minutes. The impact was immediate and transformative. Business decisions could be made faster, news could be reported as it happened, and people felt more connected than ever before. With the telegraph, information could travel faster than a horse, forever changing the pace of life. A world without electric light is hard to imagine today, but it was a reality until Thomas Edison flipped the switch. In the late 19th century, Edison wasn't the only one trying to invent an efficient light bulb, but he was the first to create a practical design that could be used in homes and cities. His hard work and perseverance paid off in 1879 when he developed a bulb with a carbon filament that could shine for over 1,000 hours. This was a game changer. No more relying on candles or gas lamps, no more darkness after sunset. Edison's invention sparked the electrification of cities, transforming the world into a place where productivity didn't have to end when the sun went down. It paved the way for the modern world we live in today, where light is available at the flick of a switch. Edison's invention brought light into the darkness, forever altering our way of life. In 1903, two brothers from Ohio did the impossible. They took to the skies. Meet Wilbur and Orville Wright, more commonly known as the Wright brothers. Their humble beginnings as bicycle mechanics did little to hint at the revolutionary inventors they would become. But it was this very background that laid the foundation for their greatest achievement, the invention of the first successful airplane. The road to success was not a smooth one. The brothers faced countless challenges along the way. From repeated mechanical failures to the skepticism and ridicule of their peers, they had to overcome numerous obstacles. But they never let adversity dampen their spirit or deter their quest. They were driven by an insatiable curiosity and an unwavering belief in the possibility of human flight. After years of hard work and relentless experimentation, they finally achieved their dream on December 17, 1903. On that fateful day, the Wright brothers' invention, the Flyer, took flight for the first time, traveling 120 feet in 12 seconds. And with that brief flight, they made history, proving that controlled, powered human flight was indeed possible. The impact of their invention was nothing short of groundbreaking. It revolutionized travel, shrinking our vast world into a much smaller, more accessible place. It transformed warfare, introducing a new dimension to combat and forever changing the nature of conflicts. But perhaps most importantly, it redefined the boundaries of human potential, teaching us that with ingenuity and determination, we can overcome even the most daunting of challenges. The Wright brothers' story is a testament to the power of innovation and the human spirit. They dared to dream, to challenge the status quo, and to push the boundaries of what was thought possible. Their invention has shaped the world we live in today and continues to inspire future generations of inventors and dreamers. From two bicycle mechanics to pioneers of aviation, the Wright brothers truly changed the world. In the 20th century, a new kind of invention changed not just the United States, but the entire world. As the curtain of the 40s fell, a gargantuan machine, bristling with vacuum tubes and electrical relays, hummed to life, marking the dawn of the digital age. This was the ENIAC, the Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer, the first general-purpose digital computer. The ENIAC was a marvel of its time. It was designed to calculate artillery firing tables for the United States Army during World War II. But its creators, John Mauchly and J. Presper Eckert, saw beyond the war. They envisioned a future where machines like ENIAC could solve complex mathematical problems, transforming industries from science and engineering to business and finance. And so they did. Over the next 2 decades, computers shrank in size and soared in power. They moved from military labs to business offices, from universities to living rooms. They became tools for designers, musicians, writers, and artists. They became gateways to new worlds, both virtual and real. But one invention truly catapulted the digital revolution into hyperdrive: the Internet. In the 60s, a team of visionaries at the Advanced Research Projects Agency Network, or ARPANET, dreamt of a network that could link computers together, enabling them to share information quickly and reliably. In October of 1969, they turned fantasy into reality when they sent the first message from one computer to another. The Internet was a game changer. It broke down barriers, connected people across continents, and democratized access to information. It gave birth to new industries, new ways of thinking, and new ways of living. It changed how we work, how we play, how we learn, and how we communicate. Indeed, the digital revolution was more than just an era of technological advancement. It was a seismic shift in human civilization, a redefining of what was possible. It was a revolution of ideas, of connections, of humanity itself. In the digital age, information and communication were democratized, opening up a world of possibilities. From the cotton fields of the South to the digital highways of the Internet, American inventions have shaped the world we live in. Our journey through the annals of American inventiveness has taken us from the simple yet transformative cotton gin to the illuminating brilliance of the light bulb, the soaring triumph of the Wright brothers, and the revolutionary leap into the digital age. Each invention was born out of necessity, curiosity, or sheer audacity, and each has left an indelible mark on our world and our lives. The cotton gin, seemingly humble in its design, ignited the engine of America's Industrial Revolution, transforming the nation's economy and setting the stage for the technological marvels that would follow. Morse code and the telegraph, those early harbingers of the information age, shrunk the vast expanse of the American landscape into a tightly knit network of communication, breaking down barriers of distance and time. No invention epitomizes the spirit of American innovation more than the light bulb. Thomas Edison's relentless pursuit of a practical electric light transformed the rhythm of life, ushering in an era of progress and prosperity. And then, there were the Wright brothers, whose daring flights of fancy took humanity to the skies, forever altering our perspective of the world and our place in it. And finally, as we entered the digital age, the invention of the computer and the Internet have revolutionized the way we live, work, and connect with each other. The digital revolution has spawned countless innovations, from smartphones to artificial intelligence, shaping our present and paving the way for the future. Each invention, from the cotton gin to the computer, has its own unique story, a story of challenge, perseverance, and triumph. These stories woven together tell the larger narrative of America's inventive spirit and its enduring impact on the world. Each invention, in its own way, has helped write the story of America and continues to shape our future.